Hello, hi, little reminder that we are live on Twitch every Friday and Sunday evenings, so join us if you like the chaos. Also, you can find my book on Amazon, link in description. Thank you very much and I let you with the video. It's very fun when we have like mature content and everything, warning, and it's this. I mean, doesn't look very like harmful. What's my name? I will do with the Sky. I will go with Sky. Sky is good. Let's go. Wait. I remember. Wait, I remember something. I remember I saw a video about Doki. XD manager, can we add just chat and DLC as a tag at the same time? Can we? I don't know. I will try it. Can we? Let me try. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't put more than one category, unfortunately. No, I can't. Sorry. Sorry, Salvija. I can't. I don't see how I can, because I don't have the possibility to add in another one. So it's only one category. But wait, I wanna, yeah, I wanna say something because, will I get doxed? Will I get doxed by the game? Because I know that, okay, it's fine, we will see. We will see later. Because I know I saw videos, no, dogs, not dogs, dogs, doxed. Like, because I know, I've seen in some videos that that at some point in the game, one character says your name, like your name, your real name that is on your computer, and I'm kinda afraid of it. I'm kinda afraid of it, but I know where it is. I know where it is, so I will just hide it. I will just hide it if it happens, because I know it happens at one point in the end. So I don't want my real name to be leaked. So I just hide it. Well, it's so far. Yeah, it's far away, so it's fine. Okay, let's go. Hey. And then okay. I'm not gonna. You know, I'm not gonna read everything. Should I read everything? Everything that's in... It will be a bit... I don't know. Should I read everything? I don't know. And then I get toward me from the distance with... No, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. Sayori, the neighbor and good friend. Okay, the childhood friend then. It's a visual novel. Yes, it is. It is. So probably. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would always sleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. She's just like me. Always late. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. Or just side and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay. I almost left again. Yay. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Where can the rude? Where can the rude with her? Okay, I guess well. I understand why we are rude. Like, why are you? Why? What is this? What is this? What is this face? You can't do this with your hands. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Why not? That's mean, Sky. I know, but I like ignoring people. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why saying this? You're just giving her idea. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. She's kinda annoying though. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sky, have you decided on a club to join it? I guess it will be the literature club. A club? I told you already I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Still late as always. Back in my day, if you were slightly late to adherence to God's offering. Why I feel like it's not Soulfisher talking, but Utis. I haven't been looking either. You would be dead. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I mean, if she's so annoying, don't be friends with her. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Damn, that's so me. While spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, I feel called out. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. We don't need to socialize. We don't need to socialize, bro. Let me just be at home. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Ew. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. This is a bit too much. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I will look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you will try a little? Yeah, I guess. I promise you that. Yay, she's insufferable. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you're weak. Oh, because I am weak, apparently. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. You shouldn't. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. You know, she does exaggerate. Why are they yelling around? Why are the neighbors yelling around? Come on. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head, yeah, she does. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my thing, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Damn, yell back. You know what? I'm gonna bark. I'm gonna bark at the neighbors. I want me to attend the music manager, don't worry. Yeah, take a bazooka. Take a bazooka. After I pack up my things, I have it. Clubs. So you want me to check on clubs. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Yeah, of course she's here. Of course she's everywhere. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was passing out. Passing out is so cool. Bazooka is too loud. Let's stick to the old copies. Let's go, Soulfisher. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and passing out, so I came in. When you see someone passing out, let them passing out. They're just being fine. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Of course she does it. Of course. Sayori. Yeah? No. There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, she does it again. She cares about us, don't you think, executive manager? I think she is a bit intrusive. If I wanna if I wanna spend my time spacing out, just let me be. If I don't want a club, just let me be. If I just wanna stare to a wall, like for 2 hours, just let me be. Minnie. Oh yeah, and she's trying so hard to be cute, but she isn't. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Of course she does this. I hate when people do this. I hate when people drag me into some shit without telling me anything, and I'm like, well, I already told everyone. No. You will have to tell them that it changed. It changed. You have to tell them that it's a no. Just give me any more, just makes me want to say no even more. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay. If there are cupcakes, maybe. If there are cupcakes, maybe. I'm easily breathable with food. So if there are cupcakes, I'm here. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, that's so true. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Oh, hello, Calvin. Hello. Welcome. A plan without an actual plan. This is embarrassing and a shameful act. Yeah, such acts should be banned away from my executive manager. Yeah, I agree with you, so Fisher. I don't like this kind of manipulation. But there are cupcakes. I did not expect this. Expect what? A cute anime girl? I told you I will play freaky games. And this is a freaky game with anime girls that try so hard to be cute, but they aren't. Don't go gooning around, Calvin. I see you. I let out a long sigh. Finally stopped by for a cupcake. You see, the character is just like me. Bribable with food. If there are cupcakes, I'm here. Don't worry, executive manager, I shall take your revenge. Thank you. I'm not a tsundere. Come on. Oh, nice for the 7 stream strike. Thank you, Calvin. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, of course, let's go. Because there are cupcakes. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. And thus, the one marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, I do this every day. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Our executive manager just got a jelly heart and she forgot the sunscreen. No, that's not true. You're at school? Why are you watching a stream while you're at school, Kelvin? What's happening? No good English. You better not. Sayori full of energy, swings. Lunch break. Oh, I see. Swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. She's cute. You see, Sayori is trying so hard to look cute. But this girl is way cuter than her without even trying. I like this one. I like this one. And not because I like purple. Not because just the hair. I like the hair, I like the purple. But she's way cuter than Sayori. And Sayori is just trying so hard. She's gonna go, okay, Calvin, have a good lunch or something. Sayori always says nice thing about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Why is there a lolly? Why is there a lolly into the game? Ew! Way to get the atmosphere. Is this a tsundere? Oh, Sky, what a nice surprise. Oh, I kinda like this one too. I kinda like this one too. I like the purple and I like the brown one. I like the purple and the brown one. They're cute. I like the hair. They're cute. Welcome to the club. All world escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. No, not all of them, but only 2. Like half. Half of the club is full of cute girls. What are you looking at? Not at you, bitch. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Okay. My wife is almost 50 years old. And this is good. This is good, Zollfischer. If you want to say something, say it. Well, I've heard that there were cupcakes and I don't see any cupcakes, so get the fuck out of the way and let me have a cupcake. Sorry. Natsuki, she's Natsuki, she's the one doing cupcakes. Give me a cupcakes. Damn tsundere, give me a cupcakes. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, she is tiny. Ew. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Okay. I hate her. I don't like her at all. But where are the cupcakes? Girl, where are the cupcakes? Give me a cupcake. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She looks moody everywhere. She looks moody every second, bro. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. She is. Really? Okay. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. This is Yuri. She's cute. Oh, look at this. Look at this. She's cute. Will you allow me to do something, executive manager? What do you want to do? You want to... Can you steal a cupcake from me? Don't say things like that. I mean, she's very cute. I like Yuri. Yuri. Oh, Yuri. Yuri. Your name is Yuri. Okay. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I find her cuter than the others. She's more calm and collected, I think. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica is cute too. She's like confident. I saw who was inside the wooden horse at Trojan War. She'll steal cupcakes for you. Thank you, Soulfisher. That's right. Okay, Monica is cute. I like the bow more than this one. I don't like this one. I like this one. I like the bow, I like the hair, I like the eyes, I like the confidence. I kinda like Monica. Monica is cool. It's great to see you again, Sky. Okay, why does she has to stand like this? Why do you do this? You were so cute. You were so confident. You were so cute. And now you just... I don't know what it is, but don't try to appear cuter than you are. Don't try to be cute. It's you. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. We do. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. That's why she's confident, okay. She's popular. I don't really like popular girls. You know what my favorite for now is Yuri. My favorite is Yuri for now. Yuri is cool. I like her. Basically completely out of my league. No shit. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Oh damn, are we getting shy already? Come sit down, Sky. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, she get the cupcakes. She get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I get them. Okay, get the cupcakes. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Stop talking and just get the cupcakes. Then how about I make some tea as well? She's nice. She's nice. She's calm compared to the others. That's so true. Maybe that's why I like her. Yuri is so calm. And she's like, let me do some tea. Of course, Yuri. Do some tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. When Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Cupcakes! There are the cupcakes. Still feeling quiet, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh. I wanted to go to the cupcakes, but okay. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh yeah, cupcake. Okay, are you ready? Yeah! Give me the cupcake! Hooah! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. I don't care. Give me sugar. Give me cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing. The little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. Nice. It's cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Let me take one. Sayori grab one first, then Monica, I follow. Yes, I have a cupcake. It's delicious, Sayori talked with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just shove it into your mouth. Just shove the cupcake into your mouth. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, she's like, I hate you, but tell me my cupcakes are cool and tell me my cupcakes are good, please. I see how it is. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Of course she is. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavors. I wonder if she made it herself. No, she just bowed it. Of course she did it. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like She's a tsundere. Haven't heard this somewhere before. Better for you or anything. Yeah, this is a tsundere. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. She's such a tsundere, bro. But not for you. You know you dumb. What do you mean she reminds you of me? No, I'm not like this. I'm not like this. If I was, I would slap myself. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, do this. Dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Ooh, she carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Look at this, she's so collected. She's like, oh, don't worry, I can make tea. I asked for the permission of the teachers. Don't worry. And I'm like, wow. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? That's true. She's right. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. And it works. Monica, it works. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I am in that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiled to herself in relief. Monica raised a neighbor, then smiled at me. So when did you consider the literature club? Nothing. I just got dragged here. and got bribed by a cupcake. Cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri and the promise of a cupcake. Back in my days, people who congratulating on someone or something, people would usually mix water with wine for guests and offering to gods. Well, I haven't joined any club yet and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so team would be interesting choice. Hello Echeleno, hello, welcome Echeleno. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, but I just wanted cupcake. I just wanted a cupcake, bro. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know, I don't like a good headquarters. I don't like when she is posing like this. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I mean, that's the goal of a club, kinda. For a literature club, of course. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Yeah. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Good for you, Monica. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. True. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like the literature. I mean, literature is cool. I like books. You know what? You put a book and a cupcake and I'm here. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah, kinda. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Give me. Let's go! We had a sacrifice! I sacrificed someone. Let's go. So, let's get back to our little game. Yay! Well, we'll do our best. A stupid dad like you. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. I'm not sure about it. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, can you keep up with the level of energy they have? I don't think so. So Sky, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Manga, okay. It's still literature. I will make the ad so bad that every other ads will know do not mess with executive manager, not their stream. Make an example. Let's make an example, Saltfisher. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh no, I don't want to get close to the tsundere. I don't want. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Is she disappointed? Allow me to lead the way. Let's go, Saltfisher, I trust you. Is she getting shy or disappointed? I don't know. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I don't know. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Yeah, she was disappointed. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy world. Oh, fantasy! She's into fantasy! I like fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. She's right. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. This is good. She's introverted. I like introvert people. I like you, Yuri. You're introverted. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Psychological? Okay. She's gaining points. I am glad that you like her executive manager. Yay. She's gaining points. Like fantasy, psychological, she's calm, she's introverted. Let's go. She's my favorite. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? You're getting too far from me now. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. And horror? Come on, she's perfect. Fantasy, psychological, horror. She's perfect. She's introverted, she's calm, she's cute, she has nice hair, she's purple. Let's go. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Should I prepare the wedding for your executive manager? Not yet. Because I kinda like Monica too, but she's a bit too much. Like Monica is a bit too much. She's like, look at me. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. She's smart. Ugh, I hate horror. I hate you, Natsuki. Why is that? Well, she's scared. Every addition to the has a relation to human power. Why do we have Sayuri's Antarctic Empire? What is happening? I don't know what it is, but okay. Okay. Welcome here. I don't know. Natsuki's eye starts over to me. Yeah, she's scared, but she doesn't want to admit it. Never mind, yeah, she's scared as hell. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? So predictable! You are predictable. What gives you that idea? Oh, I think... Yeah, I imagine so much Natsuki having this voice. Like, what gives you that idea? You know, this kind of voice. I imagine her having exactly this voice. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last scrap meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Thank you, Chileno. Let me drink. Thank you, Chileno. And give that back. Looks at Tsundere like, no, I'm not like this. I relate more to Yuri. She's introverted, she's calm, she's, you know. I'm not a tsundere, and Natsuki is not cute. She's trying, but she's not. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. No. Is she a tsundere? Natsuki is a tsundere. Natsuki is a tsundere. The test results say otherwise, executive measure. Because you're one. No, I'm not. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just try to make the conversation because I feel so out of place, Natsuki. Help me a little, Natsuki, instead of being aggressive. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? And no. Natsuki averts her eyes. She is ashamed. You wouldn't like them, yeah. She is so not confidently. She's insecure. Not a very confident writer yet, yeah. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I have no problem with this. I let all my viewers see my twisted mind in my short stories, so I have no problem with this, Yuri. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? She looks like she has. I like her. She writes. Yeah, I like her. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And she's getting shy. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Of course you have. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we met, we all share them with each other, of course. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. She's too energetic. I don't like Sayori. Sayori has too much energy for me. I don't like this level of energy. Plus, now that we have a new member, I still haven't joined the club, bitch. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sky? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there is still one problem. What is that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. True! I don't know, but I sense something. You sense what? This is true! I never said I would join this weird club, okay? They are just dragging me along. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. True. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. They will do the puppy eyes. Will they do the puppy eyes? And I will be weak. I'm sorry, I thought... Sky... Okay, they do the puppy eyes. I feel like Sayori is always smiling while others showing such emotions such as shyness and objections. Yeah. Damn, we will have like... has found you guilty of everything of fun. Monika of the Supreme Soviet. Why do we have people coming into the chat with the name of every character? We got the Sayori, we got Monika. Where's the Yuri one? Where is the Natsuki one? Because we have people coming into the chat with the character's name. And it's fucking funny. It's super funny. Even though I didn't understand the message. Like, NKVD has found you guilty of everything. I did. What are you talking about? I don't know. I guess you're just passing by just to drop the fact that your pseudo is Monika. Yep, execution by NTR candidate is okay. Sky, I'm defenseless against these girls. We are weak. We are weak. We are weak to the puppy eyes. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it, if writing poems is the price. Damn! We have the Sayori who is back. We have. Where is the Yuri one? I want the Yuri one. Executive manager will not be executed while I am alive. You know what? You know what, people? I don't like Sayori, and I like Monica. But I don't like Sayori. You can't change my mind. She's too much energetic. I don't like it, and she tries to be cute, and she is not. I like Yuri. I'm Team Yuri. Where is the Team Yuri here? Then we purge everyone. What the? Why are you? Why are you making a style incitation? What? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Really? Are we that weak? Are we that weak? Right. Okay, I've decided then. We are those. I rejoined the literature club. We are weak. They made the puppy eyes, and we are weak. There we go. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Look, she's too much energetic. I don't like it. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, if I come back, there better be other cupcakes, bro. Then that makes it official. Stop standing like this. You don't have to you know, you don't have to arc your back like this. It doesn't make you look cute, Monica. Stop it. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Not for me, I'm trapped. Everyone remembers tonight assignment. I don't want. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. The fact that I come back to... I don't know, Calvin, you came back to the chaos as always. Monica looks over at me once more. Sky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I'm just gonna write random shit. You know, I don't do poems, bro. I do horrific things, like horrific stories. I can write about the Screaming Man if you want, but run, no. No. Yeah. Can I really... Well, sayonara. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. We are all anxious, bro. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sky, since we're already here, do you want to all come together? No. No, I don't want, no. Damn, my stomach is growling. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for club. Sure, might as well. Why? Why are we saying yes to everything? Yay, come on. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. He's kinda having a harem. It's a harem. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. He's trying to get a girl. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. He just want to get a girl. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I really have to. Okay. Feeder, chocolate, disaster, destiny, breathe, vitality, extraordinary, papa, embrace, waterfall. Okay, we will do it like this. Destiny. Oh yeah, Yuri. Cool. Precious beauty, dream, intellectual, defeat, wrath, bouncy, sunny, captive, journey. Intellectual, yay. Now you guess how this works. Somehow I'm out. Get out, Sayori thing. Antarctic Empire. Why is this so long? Why is it so long for you? Okay. Broken rain cloud, Rose analysis, amazing special question raindrops. Valentine lazy. I think analysis. Yes. We're gonna go full Yuri. We're gonna go full Yuri. Smile, heart, charm, candy, shame, philosophy. Yeah. I knew it. If I do massacre, who likes massacre? I am back, executive manager. Welcome back, Soulfisher. Milk, sadness, sucks, unending. I think unending. Or maybe not. Commencing orbital bombardment. You don't. Okay. Do you? Unending. Yes, it's Yuri. I was preparing breakfast. Have a good breakfast, Soulfisher. Okay, fireworks are creative, disoriented, cheeks, aura, summer, cute, judgment, disarray. Disarray is complicated. Yeah. If we want to do a full Yuri, we have to use the most complicated words. Mouse, put, pain, hop, anim, atone. Yes! The complicated words are for Yuri. Childhood experience, sparkle, dark, vibrant, comfort, unrequited. Oh no. Unrequited. Oh no, it was for Sayori. Oh. Thank you, executive manager. I want some. Yay. Headphone, wonderful, sweet, tenacious. Doki. Forgive to all, empty, contamination with empty. Oh no! Kitty, love, silly, ambient, landscape, excitement, bliss. What would be Yuri in there? Ambient? Yes, Yuri. Tragedy, calm, clouds, boob, determination, feaster, kawaii. I know who it is. Strawberry vacation warm. Tragedy? Oh no! I'm trying to go full Yuri. Whisper, sunset, hopeless, joy, misfortune, fun, jumpy, memory, shopping, flower, misfortune. No! Depression, essence, imagination, inferno, variance. Yes, we got the Yuri. Together, portrait incapable of nibble, crimson sensation, fear, cheer, treasure. Sensation? Yes. Nature, meager, shiny promise, heaven sent. Yes. My theory is getting stronger and stronger. We're trying to do full Yuri. Prayer cage, spinning whistle, horror. Yes, I knew it. Dazzle, cry, starcap, music, hope, infinite. Infinite? Romance, social. Yes, I knew it. Last jiggle, a skirt, rainbow, family, uncontrollable, misery, lipstick, holiday, heartbeat. Maybe not misery. Heartbeat? No, not the Natsuki. Dance friend, alone, alone. No! Universe also pliable, not gown, party play, keys. Universe? Yes. I think we made most Yuri. Hi again, Sky. Hi, Monica. Stop standing like this, please. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I tried. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Of course. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sky. She can like it, she will like it. Okay, let me just... Don't mind me if I'm eating. I have some chips and some peanuts. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Don't worry, Yuri, if you're here, it's fine. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. She's so nice. How come I like it deserves in Slack? I don't like you. Natsuki. Yuri is nice. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. Yeah. And last year too. Yeah. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Yeah. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I don't like you, Natsuki. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh. Natsuki found herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Sky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Am I a slave? Like cooking, cleaning my room. Am I a slave for you? Am I your maid, Sayori? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, I can relate to this. I can relate to this a little bit. Because I can cook without burning everything. So yeah. Let's go. Yeah, that's so. You're a very good friend, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Aww. Boo-boo. How come you and Sky can become good friends too? Yeah, that's true. That's true, Yuri, we can. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is this? Never mind. Come on! Don't be so shy. Don't be so shy. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. He's raising her. He's raising her. And she's blushing very hard. Let me take some peanut. I love peanuts. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Rui reaches into her bag to pull out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. She's so nice! How is this girl accidentally being so cute? That's true! She's the only one not trying to be cute, and she is being cute. Ow. She even picked out the book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. But you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. I mean, if you're staring, yeah, she will notice. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just passing out. I met her this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading it a bit, a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, you do. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? That's true. That's true. You have like double book. I'm kind of curious. Aww. Nom nom. Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. Once you start to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted. My breakfast is ready. Have a good breakfast, Saltfisher. Okay. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Yeah, seems good. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life start to fall apart. Watching the manager while eating breakfast, I might get a shoot at smoke war. I might even... That's kind of dark, isn't it? But dark is good, bro. Dark is good. You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Damn, that's a little too detailed. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sky? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She has some darkness in here. It's I like it. Okay, let me take a chips. Do you hear the crunch when I eat the chips? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It just I thought those kind of story. No, cool. No, sadly. Cool, no, it's not sad. It's good that you don't hear me crunch on chips. They challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Yeah, what do you mean, sadly? They suddenly Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. She's into the villains? I like it. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, but it's fine. Not again, I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. It would be good ASMR. I won't do ASMR. I won't do ASMR, I told you. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. But I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, let's write that down. I might as well get started reading it. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I was leaving to the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. She is so introverted and shy. That is reading in company with someone, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she is reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? She's insecure. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy once we each lean in a bit. Our shoulders are almost touching. They are getting closer. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. It's a weird way to read, but it's fine. It's Yuri. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Seeing executive manager happy is motivation. That's how our company needs. Glory to Sky. Yay! Let's go. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. That's why I hear the crunch. You hear the crunch? You heard the crunch? And it was good. Stop. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet again. Don't worry. I don't know how I will be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. since you've been so patient with me. She's so nice. Yeah, thanks. She's so nice. We continue reading. You will no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to read the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her arm thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she will do something wrong. He's analyzing her. He's like, I know you. I'll take some peanuts. I like the peanuts. Crunch. No. There is no crunch. There is no crunch. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Sky, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Aww. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Damn, she's scary sometimes. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Your exhale spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright? You look, kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hands from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I will do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I won't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet and loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, really reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, we will read theirs. Excuse me, madame, may I ask, what is your mother tongue? French. It's a French. Yeah. Okay. Which one I should read first? Yuri! Understandable, I will try to learn French. You don't have to, no one has to. No one has to. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion so far. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Yuri didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. She's kinda cute. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you're writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Now that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time reading. Yuri stares at me blankly, then look at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri tries unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having them been through that myself... Oh no. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit it. You're losing me, Yuri. You're losing me, Yuri. The end result is that both the style and expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. You're putting me asleep, Yuri, right now. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. Okay, stop talking, please. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Okay, ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bet comes breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay. I kinda get it, but I don't get it, but I get it. Ah, yes. I'm so sorry to have such a terrible handwriting. Yanda. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read a script very often. You get it, but still do. Peak thinking, yeah. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh! Just like, I did something simple so that your mind could keep up with it, because you're dumb. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Yeah, she's calling me dumb. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sky. Yeah, I know that. It was about the technology replacing the old thing and the future and the... Okay, no, I didn't get it. I am ready to relax, executive manager. Actually, the story is... Okay, really? I must have totally missed the point. But I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feeling, and experience in their work. May I? Of course you can, Soul Fisher. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. You see, I was right, it was about the future and the past and the past and the future. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh, okay. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Hey, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Oh, she's getting shy. Yeah, of course. Oh. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sky. Me too. Okay, next one. We will take Monica. Hi, Sky. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Of course, I will be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, true. That's true. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but yes, I have to. Stop standing like this. Don't worry, Sky. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica the poem. Great job, Sky. I was going, in my head while reading it. Let's fire Sayori. No, Natsuki first. Let's fire Natsuki first. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that you really like this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I know. It was the goal, Monica. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. I didn't read it right. But both allowing people to get something out of it just feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuance. I'm rumpishing! It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. You just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure we'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased, They have their own kinds of style, but I'm always helping you with what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, stop. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, stop talking so much. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. She's very confident, that's true. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? She pretends to be confident. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in wall. Whoa! Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckles protrudes. What? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I would never know it. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the mini glass image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Is she talking about me? Like, is she talking like about breaking the fourth wall? I know there is something like this. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that if that's what you call it? Exhibit manager suggests you strongly that this unit must not get any weapons. Yes. I'm trying so hard to not crunch. And failing, I think. Let me get some peanuts. A little bit more peanuts. I'm eating chips too. Yay! Yum yum. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem a bit. An epiphany, huh? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. The drink food I can consider enjoyable but unhealthy. I shall work out more in exchange to balance the calories. Me too, Solvisher, me too. I need to do it too. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay, Monica, okay. So move your hand! Hey, how's it going? Having fun? Yeah, I'm actually having fun here with Soulfisher and chips and crunching chips. Thank you, Aki! I hope you're having a good day. Something like this. Let's go. So just move your ass and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why is she talking so weird? She's like, thank you people, yay. Okay, we will go with Sayori now. Because Natsuki is the last one because I don't like her.
Okay, thank you, Aki, for the stretch.
I needed it. I needed it. Let's go with Sayori. This is a good poem, Sky. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah, of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me, well, to be honest. No, Soulfisher, I don't want to add a push-up redeem. I don't want to add a push-up redeem. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Okay. Ooh. It just reminds me of how you're already a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise. Understandable. Yeah, I don't want it. See, it's like I said before, Sky, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. We'll keep going with normal exercise. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's something that only really good people do. Shut up, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. He just wants to get a girl. That's this simple. Then again, I can't deny that she is part of the reason I joined, and the cupcake. Knowing how much this means for her and all. I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you will read my poem too, right? Yeah, don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. It's deep, I guess. I guess it's deep, somehow. Oh, hello, Marius. Small movement we make through the day is burning. Can we do like shaking your legs, clicking, even breathing? Yay! Thank you, Soulfisher. I have arrived. Hello, Marius. Hello. Ow. Let me eat some chips. There we go. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit, yeah. You can't answer just a little bit to yes and no or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best, sorry. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, it came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. What did you miss? Not much, we just started actually. No, we did. We started 1 hour ago. No, 2 hours ago. Anyway. You didn't miss a lot, it's fine. Right, yeah, especially that last line. I'm at eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there is no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. But I guess I look forward to it. Let's go with Natsuki. Sky, if you're not going to take this seriously, then go. What? Harsh. But you spent me to believe that you actually put effort into this. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Was that somewhere right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine, well, sorry. You will get better anyway.
I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Now you probably thinks it's stupid. She doesn't know me. Okay, yeah, it's stupid. Okay, no.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, green cats can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Wow, that's yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, I don't like it. No, it's a lie. What?
Just be honest, I am.
No. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because
everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Oh no.
Don't read Natsuki.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard like this poem.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. And I'm actually get back home right now. I'll be right back in 1 hour. Okay, more guys. Don't worry. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it flat on purpose. You're boring me, Natsuki. You're boring me, Natsuki. It helps me, blah blah blah.
So you did, I guess. Momentum, but when I realized that's what it means to be a pro.
Sure. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. She's trying to be good. Yeah, she's trying so hard to be cute. And she's boring me so much. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. She's like a petulant child, I don't know. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poem. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks.
Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? They will argue over a poem. Really? Come on now. Okay. You hear the crunch? How do you hear the crunch? I'm trying to lean as far as possible of the microphone. This feels like an ASMR. No! I'm not doing ASMR. Please don't. Sophie, stop. I'm not doing ASMR. I'm trying to not crunch. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. It is. Wow.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess.
I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People actually doing something like covering a stick of butter into wax to get this crunch, you know. What? What? People do this? Really? Which people did, by the way? Sky.L liked it and Sky did too, so based on that I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Yeah, it's a real thing, I didn't know. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Oh no, they are arguing.
And Sky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. They're dragging me into their mess. Natsuki suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sky appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ladies. And I'm here on the corner like, ladies, calm down, ladies. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Thank you, Yuri. She says the terms. Thank you, Yuri. I like her.
Is everyone okay?
Man, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sky started showing up. Natsuki. Biology doesn't work like this. Natsuki, come on. You're jealous of her boobs. Natsuki, biology doesn't work that way. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, I wasn't saying anything. They would ask me to choose.
Sky, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the radar, not force them to have to figure it out. Explain to her, Sky.
Wait, there is a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning, the most efficiently avoiding them. Blah 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 blah.
That's a waste. You understand that, right, Sky? Do I have to choose? Well, do I have to choose? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? The cupcake. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they will probably think more highly of me. If I have to choose. So of course that's going to be Yuri! Yuri! Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait,
That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Ha! In your face, Natsuki. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understood. Yuri, you're a serious talented writer. It's not a secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I am sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this would... Why am I babysitting people? Are you kidding? That's really what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Thank you, Monica. In the end. Ugh. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You apologized, don't you think you should too? Nah. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. And I'm feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Okay. Apparently, you are the cleverest, mature, and best person here, executive manager. I think I'm just being a prisoner in this club, actually. So, what will I do? I will take some chips. Chips are good. Chips are good. Okay. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Stop the selfish with the crunches. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Hi, everything's alright. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Sky, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, the boobies? The boobies? I would never do anything so shameful. I mean, yeah. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Tea is a good idea, yeah. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Sky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow and maybe you will learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. Watching to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I know to myself with newfound determination. Sky, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What did you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they would make good friend with you.
You know, Sky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun.
Little Sayori still hasn't got into the kind of situation. I mean, a prisoner. I'm a prisoner of the club. Sure, being friend with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? He really wants a girl. He really wants to get a girl. It's funny to see. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internet monologue sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, we will have to write another poem. Okay, we have to. Okay, Charmed World, Doki Doki and Kenny, Tragedy, Amazing Scars.
No, I did the same thing. An ending?
Yeah. That's grief? I know.
Horror, ambient, existence. Yeah. What do we have? Eternity. We can do it. Insight. Yeah. What else? Infinite. Effulgent. I don't know what it is, but intellectual. What's the other? Calm? Oh no. Well, I guess I'll give it unrestrained, shame. Unrestrained? Yeah. Okay. Another one. Philosophy. What do we have else? No, not unrequited. Frightening? Yeah. We're doing it. Parfait.
Okay, we'll have
parfait. Analysis. Okay.
Oh, what else?
Misfortune? Oh no. Starscape. Disarray. Maybe disarray. Maybe not disarray. I don't know. Memories? Oh no.
Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi Sky, yo Sayori.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Hee.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see, that's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple...
What do you want?
But I guess it's always the simple thing with you anyway.
What do you want?
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Anyway, I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not angry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. She's manipulative. But there is one more thing, you're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sky to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Nice. Tell her, Yuri. Tell her. Okay. And frankly, after pulling mischievously the stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Is the drink nice, city manager? Yes, it's water. It's a nice, clear water. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There is no way you could think that. Oh, thank you, Marius. I just drink, but okay, I will drink again. Let's go. You were right though, I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sayori? Right in front of me there is a stay hydrated ad. I guess there is a little devil inside all of us, isn't he? Don't let her fool you, Sayori knows exactly what she is doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. True. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. She's so manipulative. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. What is happening? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow. What was it? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha, I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's nice of you, I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and take a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ugh. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine, still I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori's off her face. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Okay. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Stop trying to be cute. Mood full, Sayori trots away to safety. Greed. Yeah, greed. Yuri and I laugh as well. She's just such a kid sometimes. What a big scene. And gluttony. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Ugh. They're starting the lamentations. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up to anyway? Well, my last period today was steady hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. In that case, I won't let you down, Sky. And she goes back to it. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Okay. I chose to live outside your mischievous, but hey, it's getting a bit boring actually. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sarah somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Hey. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I know. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead? Don't worry, the manager, things will get interesting, I believe. I hope so. I hope so. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there is one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri doesn't make her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. Who's your top 4 so far? Okay, my top into the girls. My top is Yuri. My favorite is Yuri. Then we have Monika, then Sayori, and the last one is Natsuki. I don't like Natsuki. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetch it. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to get some water. She walks past me and set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go? Yeah. Where are you two? Where are... You two have to... We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay, sorry, I was just a bit curious. No, you're being intrusive, but that's fine. That's kind of one person's job, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. That's... Monika, please mind your own business for once. Ooh! Or do you want to tell me there is something wrong with helping involve Sky in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there is nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Sky. She's getting a little bit mean. I like it. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Sky, how come even when I do something bad you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect, we have emotion. I'm not a therapist. and we can't always But you always amplify things in your head, your mind turns a little rain shower into a hurricane. Alright, be right for now. Okay, Moyes. Wouldn't you hate me for something terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would do that? A friend, you say, oh, she wants to be more. She wants to be more than friend. Yuri lifted her head. Sky, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kinda awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. You and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Sky, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. I don't even know what oolong is. Very well. You reset the temperature on the kettle to degree, 200 degree. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do it properly, don't you? Of course, I should do an I'm making tea for. I'm sleeping now. Even if I'm not an expert or do anything, in that case, you will only be even more impressed, and perhaps I will. You refresh the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. If that's so, I was letting it show, and you noticed I was doing a bit of thinking and decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sky. It's very endearing. That's, Yuri wasn't getting at it. I don't even know if I can keep up with it. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each other. Sky, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? Why? It's a little bit easier for my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. And that's I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my boobies. Yeah. Boobies can be very, very heavy sometimes. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading. Yeah, posture. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Nice. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacup at our side. As you can see, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. He is weak. We are weak. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. You're sure? Well, if I touch it then it might get smudged on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that, my bad. No need to apologize, I will hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book and simply part her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips. Wait. Here, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she need to confirm what just happened. Sky, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet me. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri part her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my chin. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Monica. Okay, everyone. Yuri jumps back. It's time to share a poem. Thank you, Monica. I was about to fall asleep. Sky, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I will take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, we will read the one of Yuri first. Again, let's see what you've written today. Yuri stared at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sky, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing, maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so you offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do.
If it's with you. Okay. Oh, raccoon! She wrote about a raccoon! Yay! The raccoon! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the skittering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase, and reflect that much more light of my cutting knife. The very sunlight that glistened in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You couldn't say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I'm not into poetic thing. I will. I will just take a little cake and come back. I want to eat a cake. I will just go take a little cake and come back. Just give me 5 minutes. Or maybe more. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and I took 2 cakes in the end. In the end, I took 2 cakes. Because damn, it looks so good. Oh, no, I'm gonna... Okay.
Hi, Beck, how are you? I'm fine. I'm stuffing my face with cake. Oh, thank you, Solvisha. You're cute.
I will taste.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. So you take a napkin too? I already have. Sort of. Okay, let's go. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's why it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to spread vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. It's a raccoon. It was a raccoon. A knife and a raccoon. That's all I got.
You.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What sort of hobbies? Is those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sky? No. I'm very proud of my hobbies. I'm very proud of my yaoi passion. I have no shame about it. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Yeah, you are. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. I don't want to. You're good at a lot of things, writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Sky. That's exhilarating, yeah. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would be able to... I would feel comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Stop talking. It's just a really nice feeling. When you think of that, it's nothing really. Use my sensitivity for the ultimate seem to disappear. Okay, let's go to Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying to yourself. Maybe Sonia will come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one is good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style? Yes. I guess so. You can't deny that she is talented. Yeah, totally.
I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Yes. Yes, Monica. What are you gonna do about it? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. She does? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Okay, I can see. Monica kind of whispers the last part of to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there is not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, scratching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. What? What? Like playing a surfboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Right. Alright, Monica, that's conceptual, to say the least. That's definitely something. It's even more abstract than the last one. Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. How are you? We're eating cakes here. And playing Doki. I'm fine, thank you. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just kind of, just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I mean, her poems are very weird. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I've seen that. Choosing where and how to space your work can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic, the way you wrote the line is really soft. She's boring me already. I see, yes, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here is Monica. She's boring me. She's boring me. Sometimes you will find yourself acting. Don't forget to save your game. What? What? You know what? Let's save it. Let's save it. Let's save it. We never know. We never know. We never know. We never know. Don't forget to save your game. You bored, executive manager? A little bit. It's not that the game is bad, but it's kinda long. I find the game a bit long. Like, long to start before things get weird. You know? You never know when you might change your mind.
You're suspicious, bruh. I mean, something unexpected may happen. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? No. What am I even talking about? I don't know, Monica. You tell me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Let's go to Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Sky. It has nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Doesn't mean it's better than yesterday. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Ugh. That's not very helpful. No, you don't help. But I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? No. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. No. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'm gonna try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever, anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems where sometimes I like sad poems. Oh, she's annoying. She's annoying. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. And I think that are happy, I think that are sad. Happy and sad, I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in her... I find her so annoying. A sad one can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make the nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Sky. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, like balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly, but there is no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Ooh. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel the same way. Don't come a bottle to save my day. Save the day. Okay, night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed, my empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tide between my feet. Happy thought, happy thought, happy thought in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shooting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap, that's depressing. Holy crap, girl. You wrote something depressing. So you really did really write this? Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feeling recently. I say that it's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this. I hope you keep it up. Yay. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. She's depressed. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, let's go with Natsuki this time. Well, I can admit that it's a bit better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting some effort, that's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poem don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. So much words, yeah. It's going to sound... I feel like I'm really into a literature club and it's boring me a little bit. Honestly, don't bother trying to write a poem like this until you're on yours level. And as you stop short all of a sudden, don't tell me, hey, you're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Yes, I am. What are you gonna do about it? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri will love this kind of this angsty just because she's talented writer doesn't mean yeah. I also have struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Okay, Natsuki shoved the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem if you wrote it for someone else, just don't shove it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, everyone, we're all reading each other's poem, right? I have something else for plan today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. It is about the festival was so tough. Do we really have to do something on the festival? It's not that we can put together anything good in just a few days. We're just embarrassing ourselves, getting a new member. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in last minute preparation. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlet we can give during the event. Okay, that's good and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Teachers are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So just putting it on a little poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. We've been choreographed to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not that bad. But I didn't sign up for it, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poem aloud to the war room of the people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this group. If we start the event, And it's put of a good performance. I'm falling asleep. Then it will inspire them to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show the. Can we go forward? Please, can we go a bit forward? I'm getting bored. I know I don't have much patience, but I'm getting bored. I'm too impatient for those kind of games who are like very slow. Very slow. Yeah, fine, blah blah blah, alright, Hugh. Blah blah blah, everyone is talking blah 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 blah. It's not a bad game, but it's a long game. Oh. Very long. Do you want me to drop it and we go to another game? Yeah.